Hi, this is a first quarter moon tarot reading for my soul family, March 6, 2025. I am going to start with the most prominent energies, then we will look at what our focus should be at this time, how we can make the focus happen, what should be of least concern, as well as what the end result of our efforts made would be. And I will, of course, wrap it all up with any additional advice or messages from the universe. So what do you have here? Nice, thank you. March 6th. Okay, second house assets. This has to do with your material world. It has to do with finance. It has to do with values, security. Chiron with healing. I feel like there's this energy of growth. I feel like there's an energy of release. Maybe when it comes to some self-doubt, when it comes to some trauma, something that's been, I feel like, challenging for you, okay? I feel like there's a release of that. I feel like there's this energy of you growing and moving towards something more secure, something more solid. Something more worthwhile. Can we get another one for my soul family most prominent energies? March 6, 2025, first quarter moon. Neptune with dreams. On the bottom is the first house, self. With Neptune, this can be about self-sacrifice, so maybe that's partly what you're releasing. I feel like that's where some of the challenges have come into play, is this energy of self-sacrifice. I feel like there's this energy of you putting yourself first, your own needs, your own desires first. I feel like there's a level of self-compassion here. I feel like there's this energy of you honoring what it is that you envision for yourself, what it is you value, coming out of a place of confusion or escapism. I almost feel like there's this energy of you like reconditioning yourself. Because I feel like maybe there's like an old habit for where you have sacrificed yourself. You have sacrificed your own needs. You have sacrificed your own wants and desires, your own dreams for the sake of something or someone. And I feel like there's this energy of you reconditioning yourself to pretty much like put yourself first here. I feel like there is an energy of self-awareness, maybe some outward expression when it comes to this enlightenment, this reconditioning. Gemini butterflies here. So there is some communication. There is some flexibility. There is, I feel like, a shift in perception. It's that reconditioning. Can I get another prominent energy for my soul family? March 6, 2025, please. So my sextile with allowing on the bottom is Gemini. Okay. So I feel like there is an energy of growth. I feel like there's an energy of potential. I feel like when it comes to adapting, I feel like when it comes to this reconditioning, I feel like this is allowing yourself to move in a new direction, move towards something different. There could be this energy, I feel like, of you letting go of things that are less of value, right? We talked about your values, and I feel like there is some energy of like superficiality that's fading away. I feel like you're more focused or needing to be more focused on the things that are going to stick around for the long haul, be there in the long run. I feel like there's an energy of growth when it comes to that. There's something to do with giving and receiving as well, compensation for your time and energy, your efforts that are made. I feel like there's a responsiveness to something that you figured out when it comes to reconditioning, when it comes to yourself. Most prominent energies for my soul family, please. March 6, 2025, first quarter moon. Wow, okay. Harmony, power, and the path, number 8. I didn't even realize power was behind that, but... So 16 and 8, with the waxing crescent and full moon. I feel like there's this energy of having wrapped something up, like wrapped up an old cycle because of the full moon. And I feel like this is you moving in that new direction, down a new path here. I feel like on the flip side of some reflection. And actually, that's the first quarter moon. So I feel like this is building in a new direction. This is moving in a new direction. I feel like there's this energy of you releasing yourself from some conditioning, something related to the past. I feel like moving towards what's going to be more fulfilling. I feel like when it comes to this growth, the harmony in music is tying in with the semi-sextile, with the allowing. I'm getting like an energy of listening to the voice of your soul with the music, the harmony, listening to the voice of your soul, honoring it. It's based on that reflection, what you have found in a place of reflection, wrapping up a cycle with the power. I feel like embracing a new journey, a new start, a new you. I feel like a more powerful you. I feel like there's an energy of you being more brave, more confident. Iceberg submerged, it comes with that reflection, ebb and flow with the ocean. I feel like you're overcoming something, or you will be overcoming something when you move down this new path, when you embrace this new start, this new direction. I feel like there's a release with the ebb and flow. Tell us about the focus at the time of this first quarter moon, March 6, 2025. What should the focus be? Ten of Water and the Fool. I feel like the focus is moving the new direction. The focus is what you find in a place of reflection when it comes to a new direction, a new path. Two of Earth is here, and the Six of Water. I feel like there's a level of certainty, right? I feel like there's a level of trust when it comes to moving this direction or moving down this new path. I feel like it's trusting what you know, what it is that you feel, not allowing something from the past to keep you from moving in that direction, from moving down that path. I feel like it is a release of confusion, and there could be past influence when it comes to that confusion. All right, so let's talk about what should be of least concern then for my soul family at the time of this first quarter moon, March 6, 2025. Yeah, Five of Air. I feel like there is an energy of doubt. There's an energy of confusion. I feel like you're doubting your intuition, you're doubting what you feel, you're doubting what you know. I feel like there's a need to not do that. If there's something that's influencing what it is that you feel, I feel like you're needing to not focus on that as well. That should be of least concern. I feel like there is a focus on yourself and what you know or feel is best. Right? The Hierophant is here. I feel like it's an energy of commitment to yourself. I feel like bringing yourself out of a place of instability or lack of security. It has to do with that give and take, that giving and receiving, the compensation with the semi-sextile. There's an energy of growth. I feel like so long as you're not focused on what I'm getting is like false details, false information. Something to do with false information. Okay, so how can my soul family make this focus happen at the time of the first quarter moon with the Fool and Ten of Water? March 6, 2025. How can my soul family make the focus with the Fool and Ten of Water happen? Ten of Air. It is a release. There is a release. I feel like there is a release of where you have felt held back, or where you know you've been held back, whether that's by you or someone else. King of Fire, I feel like there's an energy of ambition here. I feel like there's an energy of drive. I feel like there's an energy of like resolving something as well. I feel like it's resolving something, making peace with something, laying something to rest in order to be able to go forward, in order to be able to move down this new path. Maybe it's just this energy of self-doubt, a lack of confidence, or some situation or some connection that has caused you to feel that. I feel like there is a release of it. So what would the most likely end result be for my soul family at the time of this first quarter moon? March 6, 2025. What would the most likely end result be? Justice. I feel like that's the compensation. I feel like there's this energy of restoration. King of Air is on the bottom. I feel like it does have to do with growth. I feel like it does have to do with an energy of security. I feel like it's like establishing something, establishing this energy of balance, establishing this energy of security. Success with the King of Air. There is a change, there is a shift. I feel like you are coming out of some energy of loss, some energy of disappointment, something that's held you back. Let's clarify the Fool for my soul family, what they're needing to focus on at the time of this first quarter moon. March 6, 2025. What is the Fool energy? Focus at the time of this first quarter moon for my soul family, please. Two of Pentacles. I feel like you are needing to act from a place of certainty. I feel like you're needing to ground yourself and come from a balanced position. I feel like you're needing to come from, I feel like you're needing to be sure in what it is that you're doing, what it is you're trying to move towards. I feel like not second guessing that intuition, not second guessing what it is that you know, like deep down. Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is also speaking to the release of whatever's held you back, whatever's kept you feeling weighed down. Getting unstuck with that Fool. I feel like there is a little bit of a careful energy with that though. Because you are having to be grounded. I feel like you are having to kind of take that middle ground. But take a leap of faith. When it comes to the middle ground, it has to do with your investments, what you're choosing to invest in. I feel like that's going to lead towards an energy of growth. I feel like there's something to do with risk. Let's see what else we can get. Tell me about the Ten of Water for my soul family, what they're needing to focus on at the time of this first quarter moon. March 6, 2025. What's the Ten of Water? Strength. I feel like there is something to do with risk because with the Strength, I'm kind of getting this energy of like holding back. The Star. Six of Swords, see? Something's out of reach. Something felt out of reach. Something feels out of reach. I feel like we've had this message recently. It's not out of reach. I'm going to do something that I don't typically do because I want to understand if there is like risk taking that's needed or being encouraged, or if like this is like not being risky. Can you tell us that for my soul family about their focus at the time of this first quarter moon, March 6, 2025? Missing you. Letting go and moving on. Letting go and moving on. The snake is here. This has to do with competition. Looking over your shoulder. I feel like that kind of ties in with the 5 of air as well. Okay, letting go and moving on. Is my soul family being directed, encouraged to take a risk? Yes or no? Okay, the snake. What's on the bottom? Thinking. Okay, time is needed. Don't make reactive or impulsive decisions. Consider all perspectives. Wedding rings, which is about connection, union, promise. So I feel like there is something to do with the ego here. I feel like as far as the competition, as far as the risk taking, and I feel like maybe you are needing to not be risky. Okay, is what it feels like. I feel like there is an energy to come from like a middle ground. I feel like there's a need to make logical decisions, practical decisions, careful decisions. I feel like that are going to enable you to grow. I feel like that are going to bring in some energy of harmony, some energy of peace. Things that are promising with the wedding rings. Connections that are promising, okay? So don't be rash in your decision making. Be grounded, be practical, come from the middle ground, all right? With that said, I feel like there's this energy of aligning the mind with the heart. That's the middle ground. All right, tell us about the 5 of air. Least concern for my soul family at the time of this first quarter moon. What's the 5 of air? I feel like your intuition is going to be speaking to you, or it is speaking to you, and I feel like you are needing to like pay attention to that. What's the 5 of air for my soul family? Least concern. 6 of Pentacles. I do feel like it has to do with the things that are not like serving you, or the things that are not a benefit to you. I feel like it has to do with that energy of compensation with the semi-sextile. I feel like you are needing to like kind of watch who you do business with, who you choose to engage with. Queen of Swords is here. So I feel like there is an energy of practicality. I feel like there is a level of detachment. I feel like not allowing yourself to get, I want to say, overflooded with the emotions, overflooded in thoughts, even. I feel like you are needing to be grounded. You are needing to come from that middle ground. Be confident, I feel like, in what it is that your intuition tells you. Okay, what is the 5 of air? Least concern with the 6 of Pentacles for my soul family at the time of this first quarter moon. Queen of Wands. On the bottom is the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. I feel like there's something to do with you engaging with like-minded people. I feel like there's something to do with you engaging in activities, I want to say, or things that align with who it is that you are, what it is that you desire. Again, I feel like there is an energy of you being confident in what it is that your intuition tells you. Where it is that your intuition directs you to go, what it directs you to do. I feel like there is something past here. I feel like there is something that you are needing to detach from, or still attempting to detach from with the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Swords. There's something behind you, something you're looking back at, looking back on. So I feel like in that place of reflection comes that release of the 8 of Cups. That's the path. Tell us about the 10 of air for my soul family. How they're making the focus happen with the Fool and the 10 of Cups. So 10 of air. Seven of Swords. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Wheel. I feel like there is some energy of deception that you're releasing. I feel like there's an energy of deception that you're moving past or needing to move past. I feel like that enables you to be more confident about this path or this new start, this direction. Some change, I feel like, related to security, stability, potential, growth. I feel like this is being careful what you're choosing to nurture, what you're choosing to engage with again. The Queen of Pentacles on the bottom with the Seven of Swords. Or I feel like this is you being careful of what and who you open yourself up to with the Nine of Cups. What's the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Swords? How to make the focus happen with the Ten of Cups and the Fool. Four of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is here. The Star is on the bottom. And the Hangman. I feel like it's listening to that intuition. I feel like it's listening to the enlightenment. I feel like it is listening to the voice of your soul with the Star card. I feel like there is this reflection. I feel like that is what is helping you to get your mind right, to clear the path, to clear your vision when it comes to this path. I feel like the release towards this growth and this potential, a new cycle that brings in this energy of justice and power, confidence. Tell us about the justice for my soul family. Most likely end result of their efforts made at the time of this first quarter moon. March 6, 2025 was the justice. The moon. I feel like there's something that clears up. Is it just the path that's cleared? Or there's some energy of clarity. There's something that gets cleared away. And semi-sextile is also about clarification. So it's almost like I feel like you get some clarification. You get some clarity, I feel like. Queen of Pentacles again. It's the security. Tell us more about the moon with justice. End result of my soul family's efforts. Time of this first quarter moon. March 6, 2025. Seven of Pentacles. On the bottom is King of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles is also tying in with the semi-sextile. I feel like this is the biggest message here, is the semi-sextile, the allowance, allowing, opening, something opening up, you opening up. I feel like to whatever this path is, I feel like it does involve a release. It involves wrapping up something from the past, making peace with something from the past. There's something that brings you hope. There's something that comes into view that brings you hope. It's the compensation of your time and energy. Something you've been working towards, trying to move towards, wanting to move towards. But I feel like it's more than wanting. I feel like there is action. I feel like there is an alignment of your actions. And I feel like there is the potential for something positive to come out of it. But I feel like there is something from the past that is being released beforehand or in the process. It's disappointment. That's why this is not what your focus should be. That's why that's what's of least concern. The King of Pentacles knows something. The King of Pentacles knows what he's got. Whatever that is about. Is that the hope? That's the faith with the Fool? Knowing what you've got. Let's clarify the Five of Air with the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Least concern for my soul family at the time of this first quarter moon, March 6, 2025. Yeah, look at that. Sabotage. Whether that's self-sabotage or somebody in the way trying to sabotage, I feel like there is this energy of you not focusing on that. I feel like this is a matter of you continuing to focus on an energy of building or rebuilding, being persistent, working out what it is that you envision, that you would like to achieve or accomplish or attain, I want to say. All right. The Grim Reaper is here, so there is something about no second chances. I feel like this is moving out of an old cycle, wrapping up whatever it is from the past that we've talked about. I feel like growing and transforming your life here in some area of your life, okay? I feel like there is a lot of potential. So what is the Ten of Swords? How to make the focus happen for my soul family with the Fool card. And the Ten of Cups. What's the Ten of Swords? Seven of Swords and Four of Swords. Ten of Swords. Seduction. I feel like this is about that distraction. I feel like it is tying back in with the Five of Swords, with the sabotage energy. So I feel like, yeah, there could definitely be a third party involved. And I feel like you're needing to not focus on that. I feel like what brings you to the end result, the most likely end result with justice, I feel like is releasing it. Releasing the temptation, releasing the third party interference, releasing whatever is in the way. Whatever's not serving you. I'm getting with seduction, that energy with the compensation again as well. I feel like there is something to do with like the giving and receiving. Knowing your value, knowing your worth, knowing what you bring to the table, knowing what you have, the King of Pentacles. Knowing what you have to offer. Engagement ring is on the bottom. It's about partnership, union, commitment. And then you also have realize your light. So it is about knowing your value, honoring yourself. You have to be healed to attract healed. You are a divine being having a human experience and riding the wave of positive manifestation. Great things happening, a dream coming true. So I feel like this is you knowing what you bring to the table. I actually like that. Okay. What is the end result? The most potential, most likely end result for my soul family with the Justice at the time of this first quarter moon, March 6, 2025. Receiving what you need with the Boat. Progression, moving on. I feel like you are closing something out. You're releasing something, setting yourself free from something. Splitsville is here. Twin Flames is here. I feel like this is you moving towards something that is more beneficial. I feel like it is something that is of equal value. I feel like it does enable you to grow. I feel like there is an energy of compensation that comes along with it in some way or another. I feel like it is that balance, right, with the Twin Flames and with the Splitsville. I feel like this is you being decisive about it. I feel like this is you moving from that middle ground, acting from that middle ground, all right? Something is over. Something does need to come to an end. Something does need closed out. I feel like it is hindering your growth. I feel like you will more than likely come to that understanding and do what you gotta do if you're not already. Can we get final messages and advice from my soul family? Final messages and advice. March 6, 2025. Sincerity. I feel like that's you knowing your worth. I feel like that's you not allowing others to take advantage. Double standards is here as well. And then you have spend time in nature, which I feel like is that grounding and time to part ways. So it is that Two of Pentacles energy right there. Knowing what you bring to the table. Not accepting less from others as well, right? Can I get another one for my soul family? March 6th, 2025, please. Cancer, yeah. I feel like that's that energy of your feelings, your intuition. I feel like not being clouded by guilt or doubt. Real love is on the bottom and good health. So there you go. Processing emotions. We talked about that. Okay. Can I get another for my soul family? March 6, 2025, first quarter moon. Waning crescent. I feel like it's the release. It's that letting go. Winter is here. Something I feel like is over, it's done with, and now I feel like there's this energy of you being able to move into something more prosperous, something more promising. All right, I feel like releasing an energy of fear or doubt. Work situation is here and money increasing. So I feel like this is you. If it's not literally work related, I feel like there's just some situation that you're committed to, and I feel like it's not really bringing anything of value like we talked about with the compensation, and I feel like there is something like better out there for you as far as putting your time and energy into it. I feel like that will allow you to grow, and it could have to do with something more practical as well, right? Because you do have second house assets. But yeah, if it's not literally like practical matters, I feel like it's just something that brings you a sense of value, something that brings you a sense of purpose. It's something that you choose to commit yourself to or no longer commit yourself to. There is some type of compensation, whether that's emotional, monetary, what have you. What do you have for my soul family? Final advice and messages, March 6th, 2025, please. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Okay. That's that waning crescent, I feel like. What else do you have for my soul family? Yeah, it's time to release negativity. I also feel like this look at the bigger picture is tying in with the Queen of Wands, which is tying in with the power, right? It's that willpower, that confidence. Time to release negativity. I feel like it's whatever's like not of benefit to you, whatever has been keeping you in a feeling of being stuck or unsure, I feel like as well. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, and expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So that's the justice energy. I feel like that's the past energy in a way. Channel your knowledge, critical judgment, number 8. I feel like it has to do with this path, this new direction. Expansion, educate your mind and senses, being practical, right, about your situation. I feel like allowing yourself to break free, step out of your comfort zone, right? I feel like this is what's in your hands, and I feel like that was in a recent message, something in your hands. This is what's in your hands. Educate your mind and senses. It is. There are 2 paths ahead. Ignite your passion for life. Kundalini rising. And change. Desire to change. Awaken spirit. Number 4, 22, 30, and 16. Can we get for my soul family? Final advice and messages. Transformation. Shed, let go, make room for greatness. On the bottom is waxing gibbous. It is okay to change the direction towards your happiness. I feel like there is an energy of conditioning, something past that you're releasing. Lilith, reclaim your power. On the bottom is change is important, release the past, so it's confirming. All right, one numerology and one crystal medicine. Let me get a numerology card for my soul family. 2121 energy levels. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. And I feel like also trust in the universe. Prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. Okay. I feel like it is that yin and yang energy within yourself, all right? I feel like there is something that you're needing to release from the past, guarding your energy. Remember we talked about like that careful energy over here. 2112, it's up to you, someone watching over you, good fortune, unforeseen forces and direction. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will soon come true. So you have 2121 and 2112. I feel like you are heading in a positive direction. I feel like you are needing to just like trust in yourself more and not allow things to influence what your intuition tells you. Stay focused. Stay on that middle ground. Stay centered. Divine Masculine, Heliodor, number 11 with the Sun, and Soul Awakening here on the bottom. Medicine Pouch with Amethyst Celestial, number 28, as well as Unconditional Love, Diamond Mother Mary, 33. And you also have Moving Forward here, all right? So I feel like there is an energy of enlightenment. I feel like you are needing to embrace this enlightenment. I feel like you are needing to align those actions, align that heart space and mind space here. I feel like don't allow yourself to get off track. And I feel like how you do that is by grounding yourself, taking that middle ground down this new path, in this new direction. I feel like it does come with a release, okay? But I feel like it does lead towards something more worthwhile, something of equal value. I feel like this is you knowing what you bring to the table, being confident in that, okay? So this is what I have for y'all. I wish you much love. I wish you much luck. I hope you stay safe, and I will catch you another time.